Well, this one's going to be a long one. I got to charge this up. This is in the Corolla. This is the old Koan D2. My brother says it was his. I thought it was mine, but I'm pretty sure it might have been his. And sitting out there in the Corolla, the Mad Rolla in the garage forever. God damn it, I just changed that blade. Anyway, I know what this is because this is actually the third one. And if you don't know what this is, you're going to buy one because it's $8. I literally talked about it in a review recently, and I could have sworn it was like $15 or $16, and I checked it, it was $8. Was this one also packed by Anna? So Anna from Guatemala. This is batch number 25. This pasta is the IEM leather neck strap made by, the company is called Hide and Drink, who do nice leather products on Amazon. And it's just a piece of leather stitched up and down with these little spoon looking things with holes for either running an IEM through or most likely a wire. And you put this around your neck, and this way you're wearing it on your neck and your IEMs are there, and you literally just have them in and you let go of them and they don't fall off. You just have your IEMs attached to this. I've got my, what's it called, attached to it. That's the third one, because here's the second one. I've been abusing it because it's real stiff, and I've just been like fucking, I rubbed it down with leather conditioner. I got the leather spray, the Mr. Leather spray. I soaked it, and it's so much more this is like stiff, and this is like, look at the flexibility of that. And by the way, if you are into kink play and you're looking for an $8 piece of leather to slap your partner's ass with, holy shit. Like, I am frightened by this. It is like the perfect, just abusive relationship starter. I've got the one pretty flat. This one's gonna take some, I don't wanna like force it backwards, and like, I just wanna work it. And the leather conditioner softened it up greatly, so that's good. Anyway, so that's a thing for $8 that you just literally put your IM wire through it, and you put it around your neck or over your head. And when you're done using your IEMs at the store, you go and drop them, and they don't fall on the ground. How could that not be a Zeos product? I need to make that a Zeos product. I should have thought of that. And then Anna in Guatemala would have made them for me. These, ooh, so these are a prototype from SJY, the guy who made the Artisan headphones. And he said they came out more pink than they were purple. Actually, this might not be, this is just, yeah, it's sealed for moisture. These are a prototype other headphone. He's doing the right thing. I hate it when companies like start out and like, I gotta work on this product, and they try to perfect the product for like 5 years. Get a product, start it, sell it, and make a little bit of money from that product. And if you're not working on the second and maybe even third products you're coming out with, you're not gonna succeed. Like, at least with the Modhouse Argons, he started working on the Mark IIs, and he got the new ones came out, he started working on the Mark IIIs, and he started working on the the T60 ones. This is a whole other headphone from the SJY Artisan guy, Jeffrey. 3D printed backs, actually very pretty. I like the thing. The driver, different driver, got a wave driver. Wow, it's raining fucking hard. Lots of little screws. So here's one set, and he said he wants me to go through my massive supply of headphone pads, because he's realizing with his current headphones, the Artisans, you're starting out building a headphone, you buy like how many hundreds of dollars in headphone pads you get. If you can contact the company and say, hey, I might want to source your pads, you have samples. Companies don't do that. At least I don't think they do. But I'm Zeos, and I've been collecting pads for fucking eons, so I've got 125 pairs of headphone pads, of which probably 60 are still able to be purchased. But here is the very demo. Oh God, there's an adhesive. There's adhesive for that. This fell off. This is just a little pad. It's supposed to go here. I'll have to inform him of that slight failure. And yeah, this is not supposed to like stick out. That's a very sharp piece of metal, but I think they're supposed to be odd like that. Very Frankenstein. I think they'll probably pull out if I go too far. I don't want to go too far. But he says, yeah, I mean, I tried like 4 different pads. They sound like 4 different headphones. Those fit amazingly securely, and nicely, actually. That's pretty nuts. Considering that's like, it would be one of the ugliest headphones in existence with that sort of shape. I mean, that's straight Frankenstein, but they don't even articulate. That's the weird thing. They fit really comfortably without articulation. And you can see like he just like basically melted the 3.5mm inputs in there. So that's another pair of headphones I get to listen to and help tune from the beginning. This is the beginning of those headphones, essentially. Actually, do they have a name on them? They might have a name on the top. The Hinode, made in USA, Hinode. Pasta, you probably won't be able to link this, but I think SJYaudio.com might be the name of the place. It's just gonna clean up a couple of the features out and it'll be beautiful. So now we have these. Ow. And I cut through a thing. And although this said this is a 2Z, and I cut right through the fucking label. I'm terrible at this. More Ovidius. Wait, what? Why? Did this already. Who is this from? I'm gonna have to. China. That was a good throw. So anyway, apparently I got a second set of the TX90. Whoa, wait a second. Are these not the combat armors? These are the combat armors, right? Nano grade, Ovidius. Yeah. These are the combat armors. All right, well, I don't have to open those. I literally already reviewed them. And these are the RAPTGO. Pasta, this might be Linsole. Don't know why they would send me a second set of that. So this is a RAPTGO IEM, which is taking some damage. That's a lot of damage. Wow, I went straight through the outside, and I guess it is a new blade. Ooh, that's an interesting look. Individual tracing paper. This is a nice insert. Well, that's like a waxed paper. Instructions and everything. That feels fucking gorgeous. I love that. Case. Terribly big logo. Earphone protective bag. I know what it is. Since 2019. Another factor you probably don't want to be advertising is when you've had a company around for less than like 5 years. So here's the wire for it. This is a pretty nice standard case. This is an interesting wire. See, IEM companies, I think, sprout up in every building in China, and then they're all different, but then the guys probably get work from one company to the other. They just keep moving. And so you get a lot of interesting, like, different takes on the scenario. I wish there was more countries, like not just China and not just America. I want to see weird startups in Italy that make IEMs. I want to see weird startups in, South Africa. See, where's my Australias? Where's my Australias? Get me my fucking audio flies out here. So this is a custom head so that we can interchange the tips onto a twin fabric. It's very, very like slippery fabric to a metal to the individual 2-wire, although it's very thick, to 2-pin with the ear hooks. And these things look wild. I want to get to the tips first before I get to the actual. They look like open backs. I see through them. Don't know what that be doing. So we've got a custom tip for 3.5, 4.4, and 2.5. Why can't headphones have this? You got a $400-$500 set of headphones. Why don't you have a custom wire with the 3 tips? Just borrow it from fucking RAPTGO. We've got 3 different colored inserted IEM tips. And then here are the actual IEMs, which you can't push out to the back. I love this. Whatever they did to this box. If I sell a product, this feels like stone. It's so weird. Oh, there we go. So, slippery bastards. Holy shit. This is like Teflon coated. So we've got like this like black just grill. I could see completely inside. I could see the shine of the materials. So what is the actual design of this? Does it say? Planar plus bone conduction. It's a planar with bone conduction. All right. This went from being an interesting looking IEM to a woof. We gotta go bring these downstairs. L and R, very nicely labeled on the wire. These are a lot smaller than I thought they'd be for bone conduction. If you don't know, that's when instead of actually making sound, they just try to shake your whole ear physically. So wrap that up. We gotta fucking, I have to reassemble Stephanie. Anyone remember that movie? Pasta, remember that movie? Did Pasta see that movie? Did Pasta see that movie? Short Circuit. Disassemble Stephanie. I'm gonna put this back in here with all this shit. Everything but the 3.5 because I need to put it on the burn rig. And then when I do the actual review, I'll whip out the balance connector. Those like a. No, I'm not even gonna zip that. Throw that shit in there. Sorry to put you all through this, but this is the part of the unboxing that I usually do afterwards, and I just hate doing it. So watch me do it. Do. Like, I don't need to concern myself that the wire had a Velcro strap. That's just a Velcro strap that'll just stick around. So now this, I'm not gonna keep this little bag either. So it's easier to tear a little bag than to try to open up the actual Ziploc mechanism. Besides, you want to see how this goes on. There is a notch, and it just looks like it's a pressure fit. And there you go. Makes it a little bit big, but doable. So now that all of this has been done, I have 3 things left. There's a big piece of glass in the hallway, and then there's these 2. Rip it open. Cut them in half. Countess rings. I just watched like 4 episodes of Aqua Teen Hunger Force because Chuck picked the Aqua Teen Hunger Force movie film for theaters. And I love Aqua Teen Hunger Force, the show. I fucking hate the movie. It hits none of the jokes that make me actually laugh. And I watched like the Sirens episode, and it's just so bizarre and brutal and funny, and like none of the movie wasn't any of that. Had like 3 funny moments in the entire movie. So we have now got here, MoonRiver. We got the MoonRiver 2. We got 2 identical copies of it. Oh my god, we got waifus on it. So this is Moondrop's first dongle DAC, I believe. Yeah, this is their first dongle DAC, which is keeping one of those new. We have a waifu. She's holding a phone with it attached. And I asked specifically when they were like, hey, do you want to do this? I said, yes, because I have like 4 or 5 of them in the basement again. How do these things keep getting like popularized? I would figure Bluetooth would be the way to go, but people are still rocking the actual dongle DAC amp. What am I don't know how to get this out of here. So it's just a drawer. We got plastic, completely 360 degrees with no seam. There's a seam here. I got an arrow. That means to lift up this edge. I think I have to just slide it out of this. All right, here's how I figured out to do this. You grab the plastic if you can. You get it right in the corner of a table. There we go. Poke that shit out. I will not be attempting to put it back in there. Ta-da. Copy yes. No. What a weird fucking shape. Okay, so we have our little MoonRiver girl on her. She doesn't come with a little card that's extra. I'm gonna have to cut that off and put it on my wall. I collect all the waifus. I collect all the MoonRiver waifus, the Moondrop waifus. So there's a USB Type-C, and then a light, and then a 3.5 millimeter and a 4.4 millimeter, and 0.5 watt at 32 ohms. That's very powerful for a dongle. Driver installation, after sales warranty. Wow. So here it is. Looks normal. Here's actually the circuit diagram. If you pull this apart, it says MoonRiver, the amps, the DAC chips, the DSD 512 USB interface. I think that's an LED. And then here is the shape of it. It is just fucking wild. They've apparently just gone with whatever the shape is, just build the case over it instead of making it a square. You got a very cool USB-C to USB-C ribbon clear. That's cool as fuck. Oh, it says Moondrop on it. So they made it. It's very rare you get to see the name of it. So that's gonna go here. We do have a switch. Is that a switch? No, it's a button. It looks like it's got a slot next to it for a switch. Don't know why that looks like a slot. We got a button and then a slot. It doesn't move. It's just in and out. And then your 3.5. I'm like, is that that might be a screw hole. I don't know what those are. And then you have an adapter to go to USB. So that's interesting and very like kind of sharp. Like if this sounds amazing, I will pimp the fuck out of it. Moondrop has not let me down. I don't think ever. Not ever. And then lastly, because I got it on sale, it'll probably cost you $1 million. Oh God. I got this huge fucking round glass from Amazon, which I've been doing a lot of like the anime waifu figures on glass spinner things. And it got me thinking, what if I did that for products? Like instead of just spinning the waifus, spin something that actually could make me money. Although I think if I started reviewing waifus and posting affiliate links and getting sponsorships, I think I could handle that. Who wouldn't want to hear me bullshit about anime waifus? This is, I think, 40 pounds of very heavy Jesus glass. Oh God. And I currently have no way to deal with this. It's just a big piece of glass. There's nothing you have to concern yourself with. It looks like it's weird. It's doing a weird surface thing where look, it looks like my finger's actually bigger on that edge because it's beveled. Yeah, I'm not going to disassemble this box. It's just filled with the nastiest of the foams. The bad foam. Bad foam. But anyway, I was thinking if I could put something on this, light it from below, maybe print out something for the bottom of it. It's got a greenish tint, like a blue-green tint, which I did not know it was going to have. And I don't like that. But yeah. If you ever wanted a big, round, strong piece of fucking glass to spin something on or put on it's designed for like a table, but I'm going to try other things with it. I'll see what else I can make. Oh, shit. I put it down and it like hovercrafted across, so. Experimentation time. Anyway, that's it. So I'm going to bring this other stuff down. Apparently, a brand new set of the combat armors. Exploring the limits of sound brings home music, new ideas. TX901 combat armor. They don't say combat armor anywhere on this. I have to double check. Yes. Apos, by the way, Pasta sent the MoonRiver too. It was Apos and I think Shenzhen both said they were going to send it at the same time, and I couldn't stop either one. So actually, no, I told Apos Shenzhen sending it, like, oh, we'll just send it also, and you just link both of us in the review, I guess. And I'm like, you know what? That's fine with me, because one will end up in the yard sale. Unless this thing's fucking amazing, and then I'm keeping them both. So yeah, lots of new, fun and exciting toys. And we got at least one new waifu. Granted, she's on a fucking instruction manual on both sides of that. Anyway, peace out. New headphones and things.